So Kwang Yushi's, I told you, as soon as I told the police what Tiffany did, they're like, oh, okay, between you and her. You guys are spam. You guys are literally marked as spam now. Look, I this is literally just like a vlog of all the bullshit she does, me recording it, me from my side, and basically evidence because at some point in time, this dumb bitch is gonna be held accountable. All right? More than likely, what's happening is it's like Techno Man. Because of Asian shit. But I have to go get waffles in a little bit because my building is making us waffles because they just did that bullshit with the water and the internet outage and all that bullshit. So they're making us waffles, allegedly. All right. So they just posted. Whoever was making the upgraded Technoman HD cartoons just posted it again. The final version, the final episode. The breakdown of Technoman goes like this. See, you think Blade is the main character, but he's not. Blade is a supporting character. You find this out at the end. The main character is Star. Who is Star? She's like third in command secretary of the Space Knights with long hair, but she really has short hair. No one knows her. She keeps it all to herself. Everyone thinks she's hot. Um, Everyone's making plans of like, oh, when the space crabs and the venomoids take over Earth, it'll just be me and you on a deserted planet, and we'll be Adam and Eve. It'll just be me and you, and we'd have to humans all over again. And Star's not having any of it. Star's like, even though you're the last humans on Earth, I still have my standards. Then they meet Blade. How do they meet Blade? He's kicking everyone's ass. He didn't even stop to take names. He was like, who are you again? Oops, my bad. I forgot to ask you. I already kicked your ass. All right. Then he falls to Earth and untechnomans because that's what it takes for him to calm down. Then Star rushes to him, abandoning her current boyfriend, if not boyfriends, to spend all of her time with the new mysterious stranger named Blade. Blade has a scar on his face. That's all they know about him. That and he has an intense hatred for the Venomoids. Anyways, as this drama ensues, they learn more about Blade. But Blade doesn't give a shit about that. Blade's on a mission. Blade's got shit to do. Halfway through all of this, Star has a brilliant idea. She's going to help Blade. She's going to help Blade make a bunch of friends and techno evolve into a Technoman Plus. So what happens? He listens to Star, and for the first time in the entire episode, in the entire show, he gets his ass kicked. Pretty bad. Like they think he's dead. Of course, Star takes no responsibility for any of this. Star is like, it's a good thing that I'm here for you now that you're injured after you listened to me. Then, because he's not a pussy, he teams up with the other Space Knights and he makes Pegasus the space bot to help him transform. She becomes a Technoman Plus. Star is obviously pissed off because now he can move, and wouldn't you know it, his first choice of movements is to move away from her. Okay? No, Blade thinks Star is hot as shit. Blade is probably named Blade because the moment he saw Star, he got a boner. Okay? That's not the point. The point is Star's annoying as shit. Okay? Anyways, Star is the main character of Technoman, by the way, because if you didn't make it that way, she would bitch and moan and complain a lot more. Anyways, so the entire Technoman show is basically all the dudes And the Space Knights hitting on Star. Star telling them they're nowhere near her league. And then her chasing Blade as he solves all of the world's problems single-handedly. Every now and then, the Space Knights give him a ride. That's about it. They're like, Blade, you just finished kicking 100,000 spider crabs' asses. Do you want to instead of flying there on your own? Why don't you hop into the spaceship and we'll give you and we'll fly you there? Like, thanks, guys. I could use a 30-minute break. And then they get to like the moon, and he's like, "All right, guys, I'm gonna jump out of the spaceship now and fight everything by myself." They're like, "Oh, it's great to be on your team and help you out, bro," and all that shit. Like that's like that's why Star's obsessed with him, right? Anyways, so turns out, if I cover it while I do that, you won't see it. Is what they told me. Shut up. Anyways, then halfway through, turns out all the enemies are actually Blade's family. He's the good one, they're the bad one. They're being mind controlled by aliens, but he's still the good one and they're the bad one. So, Slade, even with Star hanging onto his ankle every chance she gets and crying nonstop about all this bullshit he doesn't even fucking remember, he still finds a way to defeat Saber, his twin brother. When he defeats Saber, twin brother, wouldn't you know it, getting the thing that would allow him to level up even more, the red crystal, complementing his green crystal, Star wants him to destroy it or some bullshit like that, because then he might not remember her later. I'm not joking. The entire fate of the universe is in the palm of Blade's hand for the saving. And Star is like, no, don't save the universe. You might not remember me later. If the universe was to be destroyed, but you remembered me, that's worth it to me. So obviously, Blade tells her to shut the fuck up, and he continues down the corridor. And as the blast doors are rising in the space station, what does Star do? Starts crying, no, Blade, no, scratching at the door. No, don't leave me. Don't leave me. I can't be alone. Don't leave me. I don't want to be alone. Right? Anyways, so Blade, on a mission to save the universe, goes forward. Technoman and all that bullshit, right? He gets into a fight, and he's like, that red crystal that stupid cunt was trying to destroy to belong to my brother is my family, not your family. You fucking even trying to get involved in this bullshit for? He uses it, and he metamorphs into the Ultra Technoman Warlord, even better than Darkon, and he destroys Darkon, and the world is saved. And what happens next? How does it end? How do you all find out that Star is actually the main character of Technoman? After Blade basically single-handedly solved everyone's problem and put up with everyone's bullshit and made friends with everyone just so she would shut the fuck up and leave him alone. After all of that, his reward for saving the universe is being a paraplegic or just paralyzed from the waist down, or probably he can still pop a boner, but he's probably just his legs don't work because now Star has cut her hair, has sworn to be his nurse for life, and is living with him at an abandoned sea cottage by the ocean, where literally at the end of it, she's giving him a BJ. At the end of Technoman, Blade saved the world. He can't remember anything. Is like laying there like this. She's like, I remember you. Didn't you used to have long hair? And she gets on her knees, puts his head in her lap, and says, we'll watch the sunset like this all the time. She's blowing him. She's blowing him. That's some Joseon bullshit. Star from the moment she saw Blade, planned it that way. She was like, he can transform into a quantum jet engine fighter. He doesn't need me. I have to find a way to break his quantum jet fighting crystal. Fuck, they fixed it. I'm gonna tag along. Maybe I can find a way to hack that shit at some point in time. Yes! You can't go fight your brother. You have to stay here with me. Fuck! He fixed it. Stupid asshole. No, don't go save the universe. Remember me. He saved the universe? I'm the first one to find him. I know. I'll take him to this cottage and tie him into this chair and tell him he can't walk. That way I can... He's all mine. That's exactly what Tiffany's doing. Because that's exactly, basically, I don't mean to say it like this, but that's basically what happened to my dad also. It's Josie on bullshit. You just can't steal from people and you can't target children. I don't even care about, like, literally, seriously, feds and all that bullshit. She's so annoying that at some point in time, they'll be like, okay, well, we got the money back. And I'll be like, just give it back to her. Who cares? No, everyone else involved needs to be also, like, it's not just about, she doesn't understand the concept of other people. She doesn't. Your uncle's a retarded, dumb motherfucker. And he needs to have quantum energy blasters, Technoman power, Technoman plus. That kind of shit needs to go on because you can't go around Josining people. You just cannot. Biden is the worst president ever. All right, I have waffles to go eat. Peace out.